Right, Jin'Rokh the Breaker. Simple mechanics. When an orb targets you, the focused orb, it'll spawn near the feet of the boss and follow a random person. This person must run, depending on where the pools are spawning, to the grates on the outside of the room, where they must be dropped as far back as possible, leaving room for as many to be dropped there as possible, with not within 5 yards of each other. The orbs must never reach a person that is not on the grates, which means we must never have them anywhere on the tiles in the middle of the room. Never, ever, ever. The water will cover that, and they'll damage anybody inside the water. So that's it now. We're going to start pulling. Pull in 5, 4, 3, pre-pot, 1, go. Now pre-pot now will make sure the cooldown fits very, very well with when we're popping Lust, which is right after the first pool spawns or so. So that's where we're going to pop the Lust when our pre-pot comes off cooldown. There's the first focus lightning. It's got a Falcon. Observe now, he's kiting it out as far into the corner on the grate as possible, where he'll let it hit him, and it'll do a whooping 150,000 damage. Notice it leaves behind a fissure. This fissure, if it comes into contact with any other orbs being kited or any other fissures, will do massive, massive, massive damage, so nobody must ever go within 5 yards of any of these fissures again. Now it seemed that our idea worked. He's going to get thrown to the right platform, so let's move the boss over towards the pool.
Just taunt it, Arsenal, and you can move it. Since the one that's getting.
Now we're going to stack at the edge of the pool.
Yeah.
We're all going to have track for fluid. Move it closer. Alright, go ahead and Lust.
Good job.
Now very important, when you're standing in this pool and having the fluidity buff, you must stand at the edge of a pool. Now you see the new orbs that spawn like that, like the one that spawned close to me, that'll damage anybody that's near it as well, and anybody that's in the water. So we're going to have to work on this position. I imagine I could stand roughly where I'm standing at right now and have an easy exit into where we're going to stack for heals. So try to stack on me, guys, and let's find the max range. I still have fluidity where I'm standing at right now. Casters and so on that get targeted by the focus thing, you don't need to do this, but melee should not be hit by anything if they do this. Lightning Storm, move out of it and stack on me. Stack for heals.
I'm gonna face him to his left side now.
Yeah, see if you can make the same side. You know.
Right. Now as you can see now, the water we stood in before is electrified now, meaning we can't use it anymore. It doesn't give the buff and it just damages us. The orbs must never come into contact with this water, or it's a massive fucking holocaust.
Otherwise you're gonna have double debuff from tank. It's diagonally.
It didn't throw you to the furthest away, so...
Notice the orb that's falling on the side right there, that's perfect.
Let's keep the tanks alive.
See, now we got
to move it
opposite
to the
pools
new
of each other.
pool. You can kind of stand in it and just taunt it, Ars, and it will come to you like in perfect position. Because you can't really stand in the field, I guess.
Can we rest, please? There. Now see, this is pretty much a worst case scenario, people, where we have pools opposite each other because there's only a tiny little movement space in the middle where we can go without getting hammered.
Are we going left or right side now?
We'll stack on the left side towards where I'm going now. You can actually come stack on it if you want. We're just going to move out of it from where I'm standing at. He's going to do the lightning storm soon. There it is, get out. Stack on. Now I do not have fluidity anymore, I'm safe. You use your fluidity tracker to see it.
Intentional wipe.
Indeed.
But
that's it, that's all there is to it. Again, what you see right there is basically worst case scenario. The rule of thumb is just simple. The orbs must never ever touch the water. The orbs must be pulled as far out as possible without touching other stuff. And that's it. And that's really all there is to it. We're going to leave it at that now, there's no point.